And we're back with Pokemon Violet. Guess what we're doing today? We're going to start up part 1 of the DLC, the Teal Mask. Hello. Who are you?
Are you? Oh, you must be. You're one of the students chosen for the school trip, aren't you? And your name is...
What a geek, ma'am.
What a geek, huh? Well, aren't you a polite one? You're positively dazzling. Oh, and you even have a Terra Orb. I guess Paldea is rich enough in resources for that sort of thing to be a common sight at school. Unless that's not the case. Are you perhaps an especially exceptional student? Oh, but here I go on, and I haven't even introduced myself. Call me...
Ms. Breyer! I'm so sorry I'm late. Oh, hello to you too, what a geek. What a lucky scamp you are, my other name, getting to take part in a school trip so soon after transferring here. I sure am happy for you. I wish I could go too. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Breyer, I got a bit carried away.
Well, as Mr. Jacques so kindly stated for me, my name is Breyer. I'm a teacher over at Blueberry Academy.
That's a school in the Unova region, you know. Ms. Breyer helped set the curriculum there.
This year is Blueberry Academy's turn to run our joint school trip and supervise the students. That's why I came here to collect you. We'll be heading to Kitakami, a land known for its picturesque fields and rice paddies. The place has a rustic feel, but there's also something rather mysterious about it. You see, the same energy present in Paldea's terrestrial phenomenon has been detected there. I'm hoping to do some digging into the matter myself, in between my supervising duties. Though I'd also appreciate the chance to take a good look around at the great crater Paldea.
Ah, yes, well, not much I can do about that without permission from the Pokemon League and Director Clavel.
Oh, I know. I've already put in all the proper applications. I trust that I'll get a favorable response soon.
Oh, sorry, what a geek. Forgot all about you for a moment there. Had some almost illegal things being discussed in front of you. My apologies. Anyway, the school trip. Think of it as a chance to continue your treasure hunt on a grander scale, to search beyond Paldea's borders. I'll even provide you with a special update to your Pokédex app, if you get out your phone.
Yeah, sure. Here you go.
Kitakami Pokédex. And there we go, all done. Now you can go wild registering all the Pokemon you found around Kitakami too. Oh, and don't worry about a permission slip for the trip. I already cleared things with your mom. Was that a your mom joke? You just go and have fun. From my biology and homeroom teacher?
Your Mr. Jacques is quite charming, isn't he? Delightfully direct when he wants to be. Now then, what a geek. It's quite a trip to the land of Kitakami. I hope you don't mind flying, or long bus rides.
I do mind both of those, actually.
Let me know as soon as you're ready to set out, won't you?
Hey, I'm ready now.
Are you ready to set out for Kitakami, what a geek?
Yes.
Great, we'll set out together as a group once the other students arrive. I hear you were all chosen for this trip by lottery, so this may be the first time you meet. I know my role is to chaperone you kids around, but I fully intend to have some fun of my own while I'm at it, just so you're aware.
What does that mean?
By the way,
what does that mean?
Do you know the Violet book?
The what? Never heard of it.
Really? Well, that's unexpected. I'm quite sure at least one copy was donated to the school.
Sorry, someone must be talking about me. Behind my back.
The author of the Violet book, Heath, was in fact an ancestor of mine. I even have his original manuscript. It's right here, in fact. Look here. These are the pages that were blacked out and made illegible in the published version of the book.
A disc Pokemon? I've tentatively named this creature Terrapagos. I suspect its very body is made up of the key material that causes Pokemon to shine brightly and crystallize.
The Pokemon depicted on these pages is called Terrapagos. It's a mysterious Pokemon that Heath allegedly encountered when he delved even further into the depths of Area Zero. Not that the general public believed him. It's my dream to find Terrapagos and prove that Heath's records were all true. Though I haven't yet been able to secure permission to enter Area Zero, unfortunately. Yeah, because it's illegal. But that's fine, it'll be all fine. All I need to do now is focus on the work that's in front of me.
You mean chaperoning?
Ms. Breyer, we're ready to go. Looks like the gang's all here. All right, everyone, to the land of Kitakami.
Everyone's wearing a different uniform, including myself. Plane Ride Dragonite. Welcome, everyone, to the hidden treasure of Area 0. Part 1. The Teal Mask.
We're finally here! My butt is killing me after all those hours sitting. First the plane, then that bus. Well, you all survived the long trip, and we haven't lost anyone along the way. All here! Then welcome to the land of Kitakami. This is the stage for all the new experiences and learning opportunities you'll have out in nature.
Whooper spotted!
It's actually my first time here too. Why, the rice fields really are just dazzling. Up ahead is Mossui town. That'll be our base of operations for the duration of the trip. Ms. Breyer, I don't feel so good. Uh-oh, all that travel must have given you a dose of motion sickness, hmm?
Yeah, that's me on any trip.
Why don't we pause here for a moment and take in the sights of these fields? Now, What a Geek, I have a little request for you. Could you run ahead to the community center in Mossui and let the caretaker know we're here? It would also be great if you could explain that one of our students is feeling unwell.
I'm on it.
I knew I'd be able to count on you. On your way, then. I'll look after your poor travel buddy here.
Whose name is... So anyway, the Pokemon from the outbreak have dispersed, and there are mass outbreaks occurring. That's probably just because, it just passed into, midnight over here. So, new outbreaks for the day. We're here in Kitakami! This is styled after, old countryside towns, villages, what have you, of Japan. So, similarly, in a similar vein, similar sounding statement, we're going to have a lot of Johto Pokemon showing up here. We already see 3 in this view right here. Spinarak, Yanma, and Whooper was off in the distance there. There he is. So yeah, Kitakami, very rustic, is rural the right word here? And might feel a little close to home if you really like the Johto games. But that brings up the question, now that we're in Kitakami, what Pokemon am I going to add to my team? Because I did say I'll open another booster pack once we got to Kitakami, and what should we use? Well, cut to the footage of me opening the booster pack, and we'll see. Alright, folks. We got ourselves a Twilight Masquerade booster pack here. Most of the Pokemon in here are themed after the DLC, the first part of it, in Kitakami. So let's crack it open and see what we got. Here's your code card for anyone who plays the online game. And let's see what we've got. First off, Timber, Aeron, Spinarak, Sandshrew, the Enhanced Hammer, which is not a Pokemon, if you could not tell, Glalie, Kilowattrel, that's a Paldean Pokemon, might get some use out of that, maybe. Morpeko. I don't remember between Morpeko and Cramorant which one is in Violet version, but they are version exclusives for some reason. Chandelure, okay, and I saw that. Hello, Ogerpon, Teal Mask. I mean, I'm kind of obligated now, I would think, for pulling an EX. What do I do here? Well, that's likely. As much as I dislike using legendary Pokemon, I guess I have that as an option. But let me look through these. I'm only going to pick one of them to replace someone on the team with. Now, I don't want to duplicate any types. So electric types are out. I don't have an ice type. I have a fire type, but not a ghost type, so I'll think about that. No ground, no bug or poison, no steel or rock. And I have a fighting type, so not that. So down to these. Which of these have I not used before in the past? I haven't really used Spinarak much. But then again, it's not going to be beneficial to the team synergy, I feel. In other words, I don't think it's going to pull its weight. If it's going to be replacing somebody, and I think one of these Pokemon, including Ogerpon down there, one of these Pokemon is going to be replacing Oinkologne, because it is not pulling its own weight. So Spinarak's out too. Between these 5 now. To be honest, I wanted to make a Paldean Kitakami team. I was really hoping for Applin or Diplin or something, because they're also in Kitakami. But if we're gonna go for a Kitakami native, it's gonna have to be Ogerpon, right? Like, it has to be. There's no other option. I guess we're adding Ogerpon to the rotation of the team. Go figure, right? Well, we had so many good options that I had to go with the obvious one. That's right. We're not going to be using a new Pokemon until after the plot of the Teal Mask is kind of all wrapped up. I was hoping to use something before that point, but evidently the cards had other plans for me. I'm going to run around for a little bit. Can't ride Miraidon even out here in the open. I'm going to run around a bit, catch a couple of Pokemon, and then report over to the Mossui town. But these guys are all pretty low level, level 11. Since we were able to access this part right around when we exited the school for the first time, that was around, what, level 15, if even that? Meaning, yeah, the Pokemon around here are going to be pretty much around that level. From what I understand, the range is like level 10 to level 30 for most of the Pokemon here. And it'll stay that way until you hit credits in the main game. Now keep in mind, the DLC originally came out long after the main games had been out and people had time to actually, like, complete the main story. So by the time they got to Kitakami on their first go-around, most people had already completed the game, so they were all fighting, like, level 60 stuff out here. But they were all still first stage Pokemon, and that's going to be true here too. We're going to be running into a lot of single stage, first stage, and generally pretty weak Pokemon species. And we'll be doing it at reasonable levels. Hey Yanma, you're a bug type. That means netball. But yeah, Japanese countryside of Kitakami. We're going to be running into a lot of bug types as well, bug and water types. Very classic children activities for countryside kids. From what I understand, anime has taught me, I wouldn't say well per se, but it's taught me. Bulldoze, that's actually something I might want to learn. A couple of things can learn it. Let's teach this to Oinkologne. Make it the fastest pig in the West. And maybe I should teach Low Kick to Pawmot, so it's at least better than Arm Thrust. And there we have it. Spinarak! Level 9, oof. Not quite level 10, but, you know, close enough. We'll catch one more Pokemon and then we'll start getting closer to... Well, you know what? I'll just start walking over there. If I find a Pokemon I haven't caught yet, then I will throw a netball at it. Yes, the old adage still rings true. Use a netball. Nice a waddle. Ball. On the road, too. Good thing there's no cars out in this wilderness. The village. Bug.
What a geek, the town was in the other direction. Where do you think you're going? You have a sick friend here.
Friend is stretching it, Briar. I'm just saying. Whoops, not who I meant to encounter. Keep an eye on that cutie fly, in case that might have been a unique thing. Terror raids are out here too. Hello. Corefish out in the rice paddies. Use a net ball. Was that a crit capture? Sure was. The angle sharply curved down whenever I threw it, so I thought, that's probably a crit capture. When I first played the DLC, back when it first came out, I tried using a Corefish myself, specifically Crawdont. Man, that Pokemon is just not good. Bit of a shame. But oh well. Hey, Wooper. Regular Wooper, not Paldean Wooper. This is a water ground type, so net ball's effective. Wooper slime. Picked up his whole slime? This little axolotl guy?
Ah, he's so happy.
I think that's all the new stuff immediately in this area, so nothing left stopping me from going forward. Howdy. Hey, I got a sick friend? In quotes? Can anyone help me?
Sis, look, there's one now.
Is she running to beat me up? What's going on here?
So, you're one of those students who came from the Paldea region, huh? Whoa, way cool. Hush, Kieran. I'm Carmine. Sorry, but I can't just let an outsider like you wander into Mossui town. If you insist on coming in, you'll have to battle me first. Come on, sis. You just want to battle, making this big fuss over nothing. I told you to hush, Kiki! Just ignore my little brother. Aw, man. Alright, let's do this. Get in position.
Position? What'd she mean by that? Do you mean that? What did she mean, and do you mean it?
I'm gonna have some real good fun with you.
Oh, she meant that. Challenged by Pokemon trainer Carmine. Oh man, a wolf. Meet my pepper.
Welcome to Kitakami. For your first experience, get ready to eat dirt.
Level 12? Okay. So, hey, how's a dirt taste? How you doing there? Vulpix, I would actually be in trouble if I stuck in, because I don't have much good against that. So, Bulldoze. I feel like I've seen a fox versus a pig in some Japanese folklore. Maybe? Might be making something up.
Oh, you know about type matchups, huh? Maybe not so stupid after all.
Poltergeist. That's a new Pokemon. We don't know what that one is. But I'll send out my weak thing. My lowest level thing, anyway. Oh, that's a little guy. Got sort of a similar naming scheme to Poltegeist from Galar, but a bit of a different Pokemon. And it's gone, just like Poltegeist.
You. Who are you? Wowzers, you wouldn't beat my sis? I can't believe it. There's no way you should have been able to beat me. Fine, I guess you pass. Barely. Seems I got no choice. I'll let you into town, but only if you become one of my grunts and do every little thing I...
Oi, what are you doing causing a ruckus out here?
Here comes trouble. Come on, Kiki, we're out of here.
But wait up, sis.
Why, hello there, stranger. You must be one of the students from that Paldean Academy, right? I help run the community center here in Mossui town and a fair few other things besides. I'll be looking after your group during your visit. Okay. That's too much noise. Cat, come here. Alright, where was I? I'll be looking after your group during your visit. I hope those two kids weren't giving you any grief just now, were they? Yes. I hardly know what to do with the two of them, especially that Carmine. Always been a handful, that one. I apologize if she gave you a hard time. What's that? A member of your group fell ill down at the bus stop. I better get over there and give them a hand so they can make it into town. I'll take care of everything. He'll take care because he's a caretaker? Man, his family name of Caretaker must really love their reputation. You go ahead and get yourself settled in at the community center. We'll catch up with you soon. On it! Well, I guess we'll just go to the community center. But first... Hey there, this is the Pokemon Center. Are you Pokemon tired and needing a rest? Yeah, sure. Okay, I'll take him here for a sec. Say what you will, but she's good at her job. Scoville and the rest of your team should be all better now. Come back whenever you need. Can do. Where was Trailblaze? Here we go. I'm needing a Petalil leaf. I don't think we've run into any yet, so I'll keep my eyes out for that, and then I can teach it to Scoville. That's not the angle I approached it from, but okay. This way, everyone! What a geek. I owe you one for fetching the caretaker. Our little travel buddy is feeling much better now, too. Alright, everyone, this is the community center. This is where you'll be staying while you're here in Kitakami. The plan was to have you and the students from Blueberry Academy stay here together, but it turns out this space is going to be for all of you, our visitors from Uva Academy. Oh, right. Those two kids were originally from this town, weren't they? So in you come. Don't be shy. Come on, everyone. Pack right in. Oh, this is quaint. I don't need to worry about your shoes or anything. You can leave them on in here. That's okay. Was not expecting that. If they're extra dirty, just try to rinse off the worst of the mud by using the washing station by the door. Oh, look at the little chingling. I don't know what that's made of. Looks like flowers? Nice and clean inside, don't you think? It's all newly built, so it's as good as anything you'd find in one of your big fancy cities. This here's the lounge. You can watch TV, chat, or relax however you like. I like the travel channel that's on right now. And well, let's see. Over there's the cafeteria, and toilets will be down that way. If you want to get some sleep, please use the rooms down the hall there. We got enough space that each of you can have a private room to yourself. So I think that covers about everything. But if you run into any trouble at all, don't you hesitate to talk to our fine staff at the desk. Thank you for the tour, sir. Alright, kids, do you have anything to say to the staff who will be taking such good care of us? Thanks for having us. Yeah, what they said. What a bunch of well-mannered students. That's my other name. I can already tell you're going to be wonderful visitors. So you just think of this place as your own home away from home and relax. Oh, they're going to destroy this place with their bad home habits, aren't they? You must all be tired after such a long day. I know it's a bit early still, but why don't we have dinner and then call it a night?
We got plenty of food ready for you all, so I hope you brought your appetites. All right. Man, sick kid is feeling way better now, huh? Thanks for dinner. You're free to spend the rest of the evening as you like in the community center, but remember that tomorrow the program will be officially kicking off. Don't stay up too late or you might oversleep. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn in. Because we can't leave the area until we do. And here we are. Morning, everyone. Did you sleep well? Starting today, you'll be joined by our 2 students from Blueberry Academy. Go on, kids. Time to introduce yourselves. Hi, I'm Carmine. It's a pleasure to meet all you visitors from Paldea. I'm Kieran. Carmine and Kieran actually grew up here, so ask them for help if you need anything. And you two had better be of real help, you hear me? Aye, aye. Right. Now that's settled, why don't I tell you all a bit about what we have planned for you. The school trip of yours will be an exercise in orienteering. First we'll have you split into pairs, then each pair will be tasked with finding 3 signboards located around the land of Kitakami. On each signboard you'll find snippets of an old folktale passed down here in Kitakami. Read them all and learn a bit about our home. To prove you've completed the task, we ask that each pair take a snapshot together in front of these signboards with their phone or camera. Take a photo together in front of each of the 3 signboards to complete your mission. It's a self-guided tour of Kitakami. Learn all about its rich history. Much more fun than sitting around and listening to me ramble on and on, eh? Wonderful. What an innovative idea for a group activity, my other name. Oh, and I've got a gift for each of you as well. A roto stick. You're hip with the times, sir? You can go into selfie mode and press the X button and you can get some extra distance on your shots. I hear these things are all the rage in the big cities. Use them when you take those photos. I'll even teach you a rad pose I came up with all on my own. A Eureka emote. Yes. Real rad. But remember, that one of the goals of this trip is to deepen the ties between our 2 schools. It seems like having someone who knows the area well would be a big help. That being said, let's try to maximize the number of inter-school pairs, okay? Time to mingle! Are you scheming over there, Carmine? Yeah. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to sneak up on you. You're a what-a-geek or whatever, right? Let me guess, you want to pair up with one of us poor, lonely blueberry students? Yes. Gosh, it's so sweet of you to go out of your way like that. What would we ever do without you? Oh yeah, so my little brother here has been all googly-eyed over you since yesterday. He wouldn't stop talking about you, even at home. I seriously couldn't get him to shut up.
Sis, what are you telling him that for, dummy?
Hey, what should you call dummy if you know it's good for you?
Oh, man.
Look at him being all shy. See, my brother's no good at talking to people. He'd probably never work up the nerve to ask you himself, but he'd really like a battle with you. Yes. Well, what do you know? Turns out you're sorta nice. This'll make my brother real happy. Chin up, Kiki. What a Geek says he'll battle you.
What? Wowzers, really? You don't mind?
He doesn't mind a bit. Get to your positions, you two. Everybody else clear out. Make some space.
I got this.
Alright, let's have a fun battle. Here we go. Tries to eat his Pokeball. Alright. Centrit! He's a little guy!
Wowzers, I can't believe this. I get to battle you. This is awesome.
I'm sorry, kiddo, but yeah. Let's do it. Yanma? I could stay in. I'll stay in. Little kid with his tanuki-looking creature, and then a dragonfly he caught out in the wild.
Oh, I guess I got a lot of weaknesses.
What we got? Bullet Seed. I'm good.
Wowzers.
What's with the chicken dance going on there? Good show!
Nicely done, kids. Nothing like a friendly battle to get to know someone.
Wowzers, you sure are strong, What a Geek. Jeepers, mister, you're really strong.
You really aren't half bad. Kiki's nearly as strong as I am, you know.
I don't know about that.
This orienteering thing. We're supposed to group up in pairs, right? You should go ahead and pair up with Kiki then.
What? No, sis, don't.
Don't what? It's not like we can pair up. Or were you hoping to partner with some other rando outsider instead of What a Geek?
Well, no, but oh man.
Don't worry, he's just being shy. I'll go find some chump to pair up with too. Watch out for my little bro, you.
Yeah, okay. Looks like you've all paired up. Let's go ahead and mark where you'll be going on those Rotom phones of yours. I'm hip with the times. Now then, off you go to do some exploring. Oh, and if you find yourself in need of any potions or Pokeballs or the like, head on over that way and stop by Peachy's. They'd be happy to set you to rights.
So it looks like we should probably start with the signboard at Loyalty Plaza. That's out past the apple orchards on the west side of the village. It's close by, and I figure it might, make sense to, visit them all in order. I'll probably just get in your way if I stick too close, so I'll just follow you from a safe distance. Bye.
Well, if you're gonna follow me, I should be the one going ahead, right? This is Clavel. Do I have the pleasure of speaking with Master What a Geek? Yeah, that's me. My, it certainly does this old heart good to be greeted with such a lively response. Now, if I could take but a moment of your time, there's something we must discuss. Master What a Geek, you're about to be presented with an exceptional opportunity. Again? You already know of the Unova region's Blueberry Academy, I presume. Was that? Oh, now this is a surprise. I heard you were taking part in a joint trip with that fine school. In any case, the director of Blueberry Academy happens to be an old friend of mine, and he told me that he would be delighted to host you as an exchange student at his school. I believe it would be a fine chance for you to learn even more about the world. One should always take advantage of new challenges like this, don't you think? Though I must confess, I was a bit surprised that Blueberry's director would specify you by name. Still, I think it best that you meet the man at least once to find out what he might be thinking. He is admittedly a bit of a character, but not to worry. I'll be there with you when you meet him. Once you feel ready to respond to his offer, I ask that you come by my office so we can discuss the specifics together. Do feel free to prioritize your ongoing school trip, though, if you so wish. The student exchange matter can wait a little while. Now, I won't take up any more of your time. Do take care until we speak again. That's the trigger for part 2 of the DLC, and we haven't even gotten through any of part 1. So, keep that in mind. And I don't think it scales down to where you are in the game. So, you kind of have to do it only after you've beaten the game, I think. Oh man, they sell ingredients here too? It's crazy. I could buy clothing there too, that's a little odd. Amnesia, the Dark Descent. Hey, I can ride my sandwich lizard now. Alright, let's head up on over here. Hello.
Whoa, where'd you come from? I didn't even notice you there. Anyway, you are? Oh wait, no, don't say a thing. I want to guess first. You're one of the students who came here from the Paldea region on a school trip. How'd you know? It's a small town, you know. News tends to spread pretty quickly. The name's Perrin, by the way. I'm a traveler with a bit of a thing for photography. This here's my bud Growlithe. Doesn't the little horn on its head make it the cutest? Growlithe. Yeah, this might sound a bit weird, but would it be alright if I took your photo?
Yeah, okay.
Just like that, huh? Are you always this open with total strangers? Kinda worried about you, kiddo. Anyway, let me snap that photo. Got a unique vibe, you know. I like it. It's a bit different than what I'm used to. I'm gonna be making this town my home base for a little while. Why don't you focus on wrapping up whatever you got going on for now? Come see me after, I don't know, registering 150 Pokemon in the Kitakami Pokedex or something.
Yeah, or something. That's Perrin. You might notice she bears a striking resemblance to Adaman from Legends Arceus. She is his descendant, after all. And we're not going to be doing her side quest until after we're done with main Paldea stuff. Because she's one of the things in Kitakami that actually is meant to be done in post-game. Like, way after your regular stuff is completed. If you do try to fight her now, it's gonna be rough. She is level 60 stuff. Spice over there is beating up on things that we haven't captured yet, which is fine. We'll eventually be capturing things. Oh, the positive energy is positively flowing. I just love to buy up all this Kitakami air. That's my dearest Onair. Even when out in the boonies, your ideas are still purely metropolitan. I do appreciate your willingness to speak the truth, Billy. And so, my dearest Onair, however shall we waste our time and our money today? How indeed? Billy, look! A commoner! They're staring at us. Eh? A commoner? You're right, he is very common. Your eyes do not deceive you. There is almost certainly a commoner. As I live and breathe, a commoner. A living, breathing commoner. Whatever do we do, Billy? Is it bad manners to ask to shake their hand? Is it acceptable to ask for an autograph? Collect yourself, my dear Onair. No need to rush. Look! The commoner isn't going anywhere. My apologies. It's not every day that I come face to face with a commoner, you see. Naturally, you're the president of Paldea Realty, after all. Excuse me? Yes, you, commoner. Would you be so kind as to indulge me in a duel with your Pokémon? If you could defeat me, I will grant you riches beyond your wildest imagination. There it is, Onair's favorite pastime. Throwing the common folk a bone! Oh, please come see me once you're ready, dear commoner. I don't remember if she's gonna be too high a level. She might be post-game stuff too. Let me quickly pull out my own smart device and confirm. Onair, Kitakami. Does the IGN article have something for me here? Yep, looks like I'm not supposed to fight them until post-game. The only listings I'm seeing are that she has level 65 Persian. So, put a pause on that. We're gonna head up to where Kieran wants to see us, but for the moment, I'm gonna throw some balls at some new things. Good old Bellsprout, number 69 in the Kanto Pokedex. Nice. Look at him standing. One of my favorite Bellsprout-related things is, not that there's a real long list of that, is in the Pokemon Adventures manga, when, in the Gold and Silver arc, when Gold has to go to Sprout Tower and get through it, he has to go through all the sages and their various Bellsprout. And the Bellsprout perform, like, cheerleading routines, standing on top of one another and making new formations and stuff. And it's really silly, but it's got character, I'll give it that. Alright. I'm out of conversation topics already. Fomantis. One of my favorite, very bad Pokemon. Again, like some other grass type I'm using on my team. I did not catch a Starly yet. I'll throw a ball at it and then run. Good check. Up ahead are the apple fields of Kitakami. And you may be thinking, hang on, isn't there an apple Pokemon? You're right, Applin. And they are pretty plentiful over here, actually. You can actually find them on the trees sometimes. Let me see if I can spot one of them. There's an Ekans right next to me. There you are. Knock it from the little bush, if you can call it that. Now we're fighting. This is gonna do nothing because it'll miss. But it'll also do nothing because... well, now it's going to do even less. Maybe we should just throw a ball. Yup. You can still find Applin out in Paldea, but it's a little bit harder to find. And out here in Kitakami, it actually does have a new evolution. There are going to be some candied apple stands. I think you can kind of call them that. To pick up a syrupy apple. And if you present that to Applin, it will evolve into Diplin. So, yeah, if you're ever looking to try out Applin or its new form, its new evolution, then consider it as a teammate in Kitakami. Hey there! Wait, where's the hay? What the hay? He's a festival boy! Already geared up for the festival. It hasn't even happened yet. You're crazy. Oop, hello. I was also gonna try to fight an Ekans. There we go. Just to get it in the Pokedex. We got a glowy thing off in the distance, and I have a hunch that that's an Applin. Let's have a look-see. It sure do be. Yeah, why not? What's your Terra type gonna be? It's Bug! It's not even wearing the crown. It's doomed. I'll catch another one, why not? Critical capture! Critical captures tend to happen more frequently when you're throwing a ball at a Pokemon you've already captured. They can still happen on things you haven't captured yet, but it's a little harder to see. Okay, how about this next trainer? Wait. I love him raw, I love him cooked. I even love him in battle. What are we talking about? Carrots? Applin. She's talking about worms. Raw worms. Level 8 Applin. Oh boy. Poor girl. I was hoping to get a better camera angle from between the peppers. Trying to think of a good joke here. POV. You're riding on top of a Scovillain. I guess. That's the best I got. Still trying to keep my eye out for anything that's differently colored. Seriously, doubt I'll be running into anything like that. Also, what I was just doing there was whistling. Hey, quick ball. Whistling will cause your Pokemon to stop what they're doing if they are in Let's Go mode. So, like, if I was to send this guy off to fight the Poochyena, I can just whistle by clicking in the left stick, and it'll stop moving. It's handy in a pinch, but I have never thought to use it, because you can also just cancel sending them in one direction by sending them in a different direction. A little obtuse, but it still works, and I always forget that the whistle button even exists. Especially considering you can't do it when you're on the bike, because that just accelerates the bike. Ah, there's the zoom out I was looking forward to. Oh no, not another wolf. Or a hyena, rather. Finish it. Finish it before it even began. Now. C-Dot. I could definitely knock that out with another flamethrower, but let's send in something that hasn't seen a lot of screen time in the past couple episodes. Rat. 4 rat. Okay. It's the power of 4 versus 1. Now you ready to head in to the tourist trap. No gimme ghouls? I guess not. I mean, makes sense. They're kind of native to Paldea. Are you a trainer, kid? Rotom phone apps. Yeah, I'm a traveling app developer. See, you've got a Rotom phone. Here, let me add a snazzy new feature for you. Oh. Cool. That's not an app, though. Mm-hmm. Technology really is incredible. Or is it an app? I guess it kinda is. Hey, there's my Hisui theme going on here. Nice. Got anything more? No change needed. Alright, fair enough. Weird that he's just outside the Loyalty Plaza, though. Where's Kieran at? Oh, here's the thing that we needed to investigate.
And that's the first signboard. I'm sorry, did I startle you? I did mention that I hang back and follow you here. You were supposed to read the signboard, right? Oh, I already know the whole story, so go ahead. You should check it out.
This seems like a familiar Japanese folktale. Long, long ago, there was a fearsome ogre in the land of Kitakami. The ogre made its home in the mountain behind the village, frightening all who ventured there. One day, the ogre came down from the mountain in a terrible rage, causing great fear in the village. By some stroke of luck, Okidogi, Monkidori, and Pheasantipity all happened to be there as well. The 3 Pokémon laid down their lives to fend off the ogre and send it back to the mountain. In admiration, the people of the village bestowed upon this brave trio the title, the Loyal Three. The remains were given a proper burial, and the statues of the 3 were erected above the site.
The Loyal 3 monument is right over there. But don't you think the ogre in that folktale sounds kinda cool?
Yeah, it sure does.
Right? I knew you'd get it, what a geek. It was up against 3 whole opponents at once, battling it out all by itself. Wowzers, that's so cool. Oh, but I guess most people would just think an ogre like that is scary, huh? I don't think there's any reason to be afraid. When I was little, I went up into the mountain so many times at night, all on my own, and I never once met the ogre. The only scary thing that happened was the grown-ups giving me a real earful about it. So yeah, we're supposed to take a photo in front of the signboard, right? I don't have a smartphone. Could you... Peace. And that turned out great. You're even good at taking photos.
Thanks.
Sorry, not trying to butter you up or anything. I will be trying to eat you, though. I mean, you know, I didn't want to have to come to this whole school trip thing, but, well, it might actually be kind of fun. I get to be out in nature around my hometown and talk to you, what a geek. Hey, if you want, maybe we could set up a picnic. Would you like a sandwich?
You said the magic word.
Yeah, what is that thing? Some kind of kaiju or something?
A kaiju? This is Miraidon.
It's called Miraidon, and you ride on it? Huh? I've never seen a Pokemon like this. And it seriously comes out whenever it hears the word sandwich? I guess. Never thought I'd actually get to meet such an awesome Pokemon. No wonder you're so strong, What a Geek. You're special. So the next, we should go and find the next signboard. It's on the grounds of Kitakami Hall. Kitakami Hall is, well, first double back to town from here, then there's this bridge you cross, and from there you'll need to climb up the mountainside. I'll hang back for now and meet you there later. Bye. Yeah?
Hey, sandwich. There we go. So the Loyal 3 monument, as the sign mentioned, was right over here. Look at them. Monkey Dory on the left, Okidogi in the middle, Pheasantipity on the right. I mentioned that it's based off of a Japanese story. The story of Momotaro. Like a young boy joins forces with a dog, a pheasant, and a monkey to go and take down the ogre of Onigashima. That's kind of all I really know. I think the boy was born from a giant peach. You know, like James. But he didn't have any bugs to help him out within the giant peach. Is that a... No. I was seeing things. I was seeing stupid things. I was looking at the Centret thinking, wait a minute, that's not colored correctly, and then I panned up. Oh, getting my hopes up. Alright, sorry. Give myself heart attacks, more like it. I'll send out a different Pokemon so that we don't constantly have Scoville sounds the entire time. I do enjoy its cry, but I can understand why it'd start to feel a little samey. There he is. Get him. Not your head, technically. More like a shoulder tackle, but okay. Fomantis. You're going down. Got any more? Didn't think so.
Whoa! Scary ogre, please eat up this naughty trainer.
Naughty? Ain't no way, kid. Alright, let's head up to the next area. Hi, Carmine. Anyway. Next area, but I do see this. All these glowy things. Wonder if I can get back up easily like this with my poor jump. Kinda. There's a lot of stuff going on out here. Hang on. Just for some variety. Struggle bug. Was a bug. Little bug. Oh, look at that. It's the time of your life, so live it well. Hi, Chimecho. I do like your design, and I guess I like how rare Chimecho was in Hoenn. But another Pokemon that's a good example of, man, this thing is not good. It's just rare, and that's kind of all it has going for it. And I can't really weaken it with my team the way it is. So what I'm gonna do instead is escape from battle, battle again, and if this doesn't work, then I'll just move on. Throw a quick ball. Heck yeah. Most effective on the first turn of battle. Probably my favorite Pokeball to use when going for 100% Pokedex completion. Shame we haven't been able to buy any yet, though if we did clear any more gyms, we probably would be able to do something like that. And hey, I didn't really do it yet, but last time we defeated Bombardier, the Titan Bombardier. Now we can just surf. Look at us go. We're on the water. We can dash. We can jump. It's kind of all we can do right now. But enough dilly-dallying. First of all, check in on Chingling there, an electric Chingling. And now I'll move back on to the path less traveled, or most traveled, because this is probably a pretty big tourist spot. Jacques? Oh, hello, what a geek. Enjoying that school trip, are you? Why are you... I came to check on how you're doing. I am your homeroom teacher, after all. Once I got here, I decided to do a bit of research on the Pokémon of Kitakami, and... Oh, that's right, sorry. I got so engrossed in my own research that I actually forgot to come find you, didn't I? Well, how about I make up for it by treating you to a picnic? I thought something like this might happen, so I borrowed all the usual picnic things from Director Clavel. Hi, Gulpin. Dig in, I hope you like the sandwich I made. Rhydon didn't show up? It may, look a bit strange, but I can assure you it tastes great. I don't get out much, so this kind of field work sure wears me out quick. Can't believe how you kids run all over the place for your treasure hunt. You're really something. Oh, could there be something in my basket? Feast your eyes on that! Don't eat it, Gulpin. A Pokemon egg appeared in the basket. Quite the mystery, isn't it? I only brought Gulpin to this picnic with me, and yet... Did you put the egg in the basket? I can't get anything past you, can I, what a geek? You know about Pokemon eggs you can find during picnics, right? Whenever a trainer doesn't have the means to care for an egg they find, they can have it sent to the academy where we'll take care of it. But then I thought, say, wouldn't it be better to have a great trainer raise this Pokemon instead? So I brought this egg with me. And now it's yours, what a geek! That was nice of you, but why? We got egg. I know it's odd of me to come all the way to Kitakami just to hand over a Pokemon egg, but I knew it would be safe with you, what a geek. Is that really it? That reminds me, are you still using your Pokedex app over here too? You should be able to fill the Kitakami Pokedex by catching Pokemon that live around here. I'll be doing fieldwork in the area for a while, so let me know if you manage to complete the Kitakami Pokedex in your app. So yeah, if we do that, we can report to him and he'll give us a reward for the hard work we done. We done did. Did dang done. Got a Stantler here. Furret. Get the Furret. Get him, gang. Apache Risu. And anything else new going on here? Vulpix. Shabam. Guys, get him. Though I guess Carmine did use one already. A new face. Oh, I see an Apom. We should probably auto-battle that to get it added to the dex. Another delinquent. Nice hair. Swinub! He's searching for mushrooms, for truffles. Could have done Bullet Seed, but it didn't. I forgot. Never seen your kind of strength before. Oops. Hey, Pom, die. Bodied. A flying type Raiden. Poochyena. Good. At least I got the LP for it. Oh, it's a Starly. I couldn't determine what was walking around there. Oh, I picked up a star piece in there somewhere? I bet a soft little city kid like you can't even climb this mighty hill. Eh? Well, I got a sandwich lizard for that, so... What's with all these ruffians and delinquents? You must be really bored out here in the countryside. Get knocked out. Man. Standing like a goat on a 89-degree angle. Pawnyard. I will be switching. Let's do Zap. Oh, there's Petalil. Definitely gonna knock some of those out if I'm to make a Trailblaze TM.
Is that? No, there's no way.
I'm looking at the Starly that's walking really far away. On the right. No way, right? Yeah, there was no way. Just follow the path. Take out this Cricketune. Hey, look, a Heracross. It'd be good for Flit. Register to the Dex, please. Flap, flap, flap. I'm looking for Pokemon that drop flaps. So, like, a Yama? Sandshrew, I pulled that from the booster pack. Didn't pick it, though, because I kind of had something else to pick. Goodbye. For I will never see you again, my beloved. What a flop. My other name. Whoa! I did try to send Flit out into battle, like auto battle, but if you're enduring, then I'm just gonna throw a Pokeball and netball at you. Oh, Draining Kiss didn't even knock it out. So much for that. Is that a crit capture? Nope. Thought I saw a weird angle on the throw. Whoa, you found a mass outbreak of Poltergeist. That's actually tempting for me to do something real quick. I say real quick, it will take some time. So, about these outbreaks, you can fight the Pokemon in the outbreak constantly, by either using like auto battle or regular battle or something like that. And you'll, reduce the numbers of the outbreak the more you defeat. And as you defeat more, eventually you'll start getting a notification at the top right there that says, oh, you're starting to lose numbers in the outbreak, or something to that effect. Like 3 times over, it'll give you that warning. Once it reaches the point of there don't seem to be many Pokemon left from the original outbreak, that means you have reached max shiny odds for the outbreak. Anytime one of those messages appears, it means that the shiny odds have improved for the outbreak. And they're kind of only in like an area of effect of where the icon is on the map. So you can just kind of run around, auto battle things over and over, and eventually if your Pokemon doesn't fight a thing, then that just means, yeah, you found a shiny, good job. But with Pokemon like Poltergeist, it's going to be really hard to actually identify at a glance if they are shiny, if you know what you're looking for, But yeah, this takes a while. I don't remember exactly how many Pokemon you need to knock out in an outbreak for the messages to start changing. I want to say it's like 30 Pokemon, and then the message changes. Some outbreaks might actually be less than that, very specific outbreaks. of rarer Pokemon. Especially in Paldea, I can think of at least one Pokemon that would be... that outbreaks of that Pokemon would be fewer and far between. I don't really know how else to describe it at the moment. My brain's starting to get fried from it being almost 1 in the morning. Tell you what, I'm gonna stop going through this horde, this outbreak. Ignore this trainer for now. Fight this Petalil. And I'm gonna go up to the hall, talk to Kieran, and we'll call it an episode. Next time we'll continue our adventure through Kitakami. Alright, it's Girder. Could have pulled you in, or could have used you from the Twilight Masquerade set that the pack I just pulled. See, I'm picking the wrong words to use. You can tell it's late. Hey, look, it's Caretaker. Welcome to Kitakami Hall. Glad to have you here. Relax and enjoy yourself. Okay, I'll do that. Second signpost ahoy.
That's the second signboard. Bit tricky to find, huh? Sorry, I'm following at a distance, so I hope you can get used to me showing up like this. Now then, let's read the sign.
The ogre possessed 4 mysterious glimmering masks. It is said that depending on the mask the ogre donned, the powers of its cudgel would change. When wearing the teal mask, it could bring life back into withered greenery around it. When wearing the crimson mask, it could turn a candle's flame into a raging inferno. When wearing the blue mask, it could stop the very flow of a river. When wearing the ashen gray mask, it could easily break the hardest stone in two. Before the Loyal Three fell, they wrested away 3 of the ogre's masks, greatly weakening it.
Did you read it? The masks the Loyal Three stole are kept over at Kitakami Hall. Everyone in town is scared of the ogre, but me? I really like it. It was strong and cool, and it didn't even care when everyone shunned it. I've always wanted to be like that, ever since I was a kid. I want to be as cool as the ogre. My sis sorta ends up doing everything for me, even when we're at school. I want to try getting stronger, so I can do things for myself, you know. I'm gonna become someone people can rely on. Then, just maybe, I could be that ogre's friend. Oh, right, picture. We're supposed to take a picture. You can take the next one too, if you don't mind, What a Geek.
Pic tour. Aww.
Whew, I knew it was the right call to let you handle it, What a Geek. Now, on to the next signboard. Oh, and you know the mountain the stories say the ogre lives on? It's actually Oni Mountain. You can climb it from the stairs over there. If you wanted, we could go see the ogre's home. Folks call it the Dreaded Den.
Yeah, I want to see it.
Yes, I really wanted you to see it for yourself, What a Geek. So if you keep climbing up, you'll reach the Infernal Pass. There's a sign before that. If you turn at the sign, you can get to the Dreaded Den. So I'll just head on up then. Come along when you're ready, and be careful.
Aw, he's starting to warm up to us. He's starting to be a lot more friendly. Alright, we can visit the Dreaded Den. We can visit the Dreaded Den, which we'll do next time. I can't use any emotes right now. What's even the point? Oh, there we go. Where's my Eureka pose? Did I pass it up already? Oh, you know what? I think it's only doable from... There we go. Checkmark. Roto stick. Oh, 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 oh. No music. Hang on. How do I... Oh, I can't rotate, can I? I cannot. Whoa. I can change the angle, though. There we go. Perfect. Next time, we're going to go up to the Dreaded Den and continue through the Kitakami storyline. So see you next time.